Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here with a brand new brew review. I hope today we are gonna do day 8 of the Brussels Beer Project Advent Calendar. Yeah, after that stout we had yesterday, tough competition, but let's see what day 8 brings us. I see a bottle and it has a BBP bottle cap. Oh, the classic, the Delta IPA. Now I know that I skipped the Pico Nova because I've already made 2 videos about that one, but I do believe that this one wasn't in the 2021 version of the Advent Calendar, so I only did this in 2022. Let's see if my taste has changed since then. I do have this rule, except for specialty or novelty thingies like aging beers or whatever, or problems or whatever, I don't like to make more than 2 videos about one beer. So yeah, let's see. I am very curious. Now let's go over this beer again. Delta IPA. It's a Saison IPA, probably why I like it. 6% ABV. Delta IPA is our first elected beer of all IPAs. There is only one Delta. You're lucky it's yours. Grain 100% pale ale, and I really like pale ale malts. Yeast, Belgian Saison yeast. I really love Belgian Saison yeast. And then the hops, Challenger, Smaragd, Citra, Mosaic and Cascade. Yeah, except for Smaragd, I know them all and I like them all. I do know that Citra can be a bit, let's say, on the aggressive side, but nonetheless, the other ones are here to balance that out, I believe. Now, same complaint, Brussels Beer Project, 33 centiliters, 25. Please make 33 centiliter glasses. Anywho, so about this beer, yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It is I'd say an orangey gold or a coppery gold, nice white foam, mixed density bubbles. We have some very nice mini bubbles on the bottom. We have some larger bubbles on top. We have a lot of bubbles in the glass. Now that is because of the shape, because it has a BBP logo engraved on the stem here, and because this angle, the bubbles tend to fan out. So genius actually, and I do love this shape of glass. So okay, it smells bitter, fruity, hoppy, of course. Now, it kind of smells a bit off, but that might be because I have a bit of a cold, alas. Okay. Yeah, that looks so nice. This is exactly what I expect from a beer like this. Now, I must honestly say, as much as I like this beer and the brewery, it has been almost a year since I've had one of these. I know I had one in the last Advent Calendar, and I do think I had one in, let's say, spring, somewhere around there. And that was it. So I'm very curious for my findings right now. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Yeah, definitely beautiful. Now I know that I jokingly said we could rinse down that stout from yesterday with like an IPA or a Saison. This is an IPA Saison. Yeah, whoops. It's like there's a magical genie in this box. Nonetheless, yeah, absolutely lovely. It is so well fermented, so dry, that I can't have anything against this beer, but we already knew that. And it makes up for that dryness with that hop bill. Actually, we have some fruity hops, some bitter hops, and some quite aggressive hops actually, and that is a very lovely balance in that hop bill. Yeah, I like my beers dry, but I also like them fruity like this. Yeah, unlike yesterday's stout, this is an absolute thirst quencher. The only regret I might have is, of course, I am drinking room temperature. Now it is quite chilly here, so it's not really room temperature. I think this room is about 14 degrees centigrade, maybe 15, because the heating's not on here because of the beer. But nonetheless, this might have been a bit colder to bring out that yeah, that exotic edge a bit more. Now it is more in the range of the dryness, more in the range of the yeastiness, but nonetheless very pleasant. Now I did add the last part, and this is a beer that has some yeast in the bottle. That's why it got hazier, but still absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely lovely, this beer. I don't think much has changed since then. So, scoring it, and I probably forgot to score yesterday's beer as well. Nonetheless, how should I score this? I'd give this a 3.5, maybe a 3.75. I know that my scores tend to yeah, change a bit over time, but in my current state, yeah, I got more into saisons than I already was, and I'm actually glad that the IPA hype is a bit over, and this is still standing. So yeah, I would call this a 3.5, 3.75, somewhere around that range. You guys subscribe to my Untapped and you'll see what I eventually decide on. But I absolutely love this, and this is, I think this was the very first All-Star by Brussels Beer Project as well. So if you get the chance, pick it up, have a taste, you won't regret it. That all being said, thank you guys so much for watching again. I will see you guys again tomorrow with number 9, I believe, of this advent calendar. And yeah, as usual, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You'll get notified whenever I upload something. And yeah, that's about it. Cheers, you guys.